Good morning, YouTube world. Hope everybody's having a good morning, a beautiful Sunday morning. Just getting out of church and ready to go eat you some good lunch. Isn't lunch always great after church? There's just something about Sunday lunch, isn't it? I'm in here. I've got videos I'm going to work on today. I'm fixing to show y'all this potato salad I'm going to make. And it's just a regular old potato salad, really. It's a loaded one, though. Me and Buzz love the, you can put as much vegetables in there as you want for me and Buzz, right? So, y'all just remember that you don't have to put something in there that I've got. If you don't want to put it in there, don't put it in there, There's just so many different recipes. Everybody's got their mamas that they like to make their mama's potato salad and this and that, and everything. And I did that for years with mamas, and somehow mine evolved a little more into this, but Mama would have liked this anyway, other than the jalapeno peppers. I'm going to put some jalapeno peppers in there today, y'all. Do you do that? We're talking about give that sucker a little kick. It's good, y'all. We love the spice around here. But I tried to get everything done up as much as I could to help save time with it. And I got to get my mayonnaise and my mustard. Okay. Let me get my, and by mayonnaise, I meant Miracle Whip, y'all. We like the Miracle Whip in our potato salad. You might like the real mayonnaise, and I like it in there. I do. But as far as making the Tally-Fay potato salad, we gonna use the Miracle Whip on that today. And so I'm gonna put it right about here. There we go. Okay, I wanted y'all to see. And I'm trying to not make so big a one so me and Buzz can eat it all and stuff, but see, my potatoes are still hot. I love to stir it all up when it's still hot, right? And I cut up for us about 4 or 5 potatoes. They were the little medium size, so I had to cut them, So anyway, you got to figure on how much you want of whatever. So hopefully this will make the perfect little size for Buzz and I. And I like to stir mine up in the pot that I boiled them in, because everything's still hot and warm, and it makes all those flavors come out. When it's got that warmth on it, kind of thing. So that's what I like to do with it. So I have my eggs boiled and peeled, and I decided on 4 eggs for this one. I was going to do 3, and I found a old spare egg in there in the refrigerator and thought, well, I'll go ahead and put it in there, but eggs are so expensive right now, you just almost hate to do it, So I went through my refrigerator and got my stuff out. And something I want to show y'all, and I don't know if y'all seen this on Facebook or not. I think that's where I found it, back a long time ago. And y'all, this is amazing how this works. It does. I'm serious. I almost keep everything I've got now wrapped in foil. My vegetables, y'all, here we go. I'm going to show y'all this. Look at this bell pepper. This bell pepper has been in there for over 3 weeks. And all I did was, let me get it up close here. I've got a paper towel. I washed it off from the store. I am hung up on, okay. I washed it off from the store and set it aside and got the water off of it, but I just wrapped it up in that paper towel, and then I just wrap it up in this foil. And you ain't got to be trying to make it all airtight and seal everything off, but wrap it up good. And that vegetable will stay fresh for so long. I want to show you, okay? There's me some bell pepper I'm going to put in there just because I like it. I wish I had a red one, but my jalapeno peppers are red that I pickled, so they'll give me my color that I'm wanting. But see, look, this is my celery, y'all. This is 3 weeks old. I bought them over 3 weeks old. I bought them at the same time. And you know how celery will go bad when you leave it in that bag and stuff. And I want y'all to see this. Let me get it undone. I'll put it over here. Look at this beautiful celery, y'all. Look at this. The leaves even. Is that not crazy? It's not like it's airtight. I don't understand why it does it. I have no idea about the science part of it, okay? And this right here is what trips me out. This little piece of foil, let me unroll it and I'm going to show y'all. Y'all, this was before the cold weather hit us, because I had my dill growing out in the garden, and when I'm going to use all of it anyway, I might as well. When I had my dill growing out in the garden, and this is before now, this is before Christmas, and my dill that I picked from the garden, it's a little limp from the but it's still, look, it's very, look at that, look, my dill is still delicious, y'all. I get to use all of what I've got left from my dill that I had in the garden before Christmas, because I've had it wrapped up in this foil. It's amazing, y'all. It's amazing. So far, any vegetable that I've wrapped up in it, my lettuce, y'all, lasts so much longer. Green onions, I had these, we were eating them the other night, but I got them in my water. If you set that in your refrigerator like that, them green onions will last forever, and you're just doing that. But if you don't want your refrigerator to smell like onions, right, wrap them up in that foil just like I showed you. Put a paper towel around them and wrap them in that foil and just pinch it all off and everything. Put it in that fridge, and you're going to have fresh vegetables. And as much as everything's costing, I tell you what, you got to try and preserve this stuff, y'all. And there's so much of it that you want fresh that you know, don't want to can and stuff or freeze. You want it fresh, you know, for cooking with. And I tell you what, that's the way to go, y'all. Anyway, I've got my fresh dill here that I'm going to use. I want to use some of the stems even. Chop them up real good. Let me see. Oh, yeah. I can cut these up. Give it that dill pop that you want. I'm going to use every bit of it. There we go. Chop it up real little. Okay, so I showed you my potatoes. What I've done with I cubed them and boiled them, and I boiled them fork tender, so that they're still in the squares, but I can smush it with my hand there. So they're fork tender, right? Because you want a little bite of your potato in there. You don't want it creaming down like mashed potatoes, right, when you go to stirring it. And I want to put this dill in there on them hot potatoes. Put this dill in there while them potatoes are hot. And, oh, it'll make that just come alive. But I want to cut it up real little because I got me some stem bites in there. Okay. I'll put my dill in there first. Delicious. And now I got me some pickles in a bag from New Year's. I just took them up in a Ziploc baggie and put them in the refrigerator. There's some hamburger slice deals. I'm going to probably use every one of them in here. Like I said, we like a lot of stuff in our potato salad. Man, I could just drink that juice in there. I won't, though. Okay, this just might make the perfect pile of chopped pickles. Like I was saying about your mother's potato salad, Mama used, we didn't grow up eating dill pickles. Mama was a sweet pickle person. And to this day, I still love them. But Buzz is not a sweet pickle fan. Not even bread and butter. He don't even like those. He loves dill pickles of any kind. So he's kind of turned me through the years. He's turned me to really loving dill pickles. So my deal is I love them all. You know. But Mom made her potato salad with sweet pickles, and she did the relish. That's what she did. Everything Mama made was sweet. So I've had to get out of some of that. Not all of it. I tell you what, I'm going to, you know, I do that. Okay, see, I'm going to make use of these green onions. I could, normally, I have me a regular yellow onion, right? But hey, these green onions are delicious. Look at them, ain't they beautiful? And they've been in there, y'all, for a week. in that water, I mean, it just preserves them. So shoot, I'm on, you know, I tell you. We like it. It keeps them, and I know you can hear how fresh it's chopping, because I don't like my vegetables squishy. I don't like none of my fresh vegetables to be squishy if I'm going to be eating them raw. I want that bite, right? And like I say, any of this that I'm putting in there today, you know, you don't have to put it in there. This is my loaded potato salad version, right? Loaded potato salad, that's what we'll call it. How's that? Because it is loaded with flavor. Okay? Now, I'm just going to take about half of the bottom of that thing. A lot of people don't like bell pepper, and I understand that. But again, man, talking about a flavor punch bite in there. You know, when you grow a garden like Lynn and I do, I mean, you just love vegetables. So, you know, that's one of the things about kids growing up with gardening, is they grow up eating fresh vegetables. And, you know, people just, they don't have gardens that much nowadays. And I understand, you know, it's a different time in the world and everything. People don't have the time for it because a garden takes time. And it takes work. And, you know, you got to put into it to get anything out of it. So, consequently, Lynn's been growing gardens all his life. All of his life. That boy's been in a garden. So, you know, he's my garden guy. Alright, here we go. I got some fresh celery here. I love it. And I use those leaves. I think I did that in one of my videos with something. I don't know what it was. But my celery leaves, like if something calls for parsley, because we don't grow parsley, we don't eat it enough. Even though I've discovered the older I get, the more I like it, because it gives something such a fresh, it adds a freshness to stuff that you, especially like, I don't know, spaghetti sauce or something like that, or whatever. There's a lot of things that you can put it in. But those ham salad roll-ups, that's what I put that in. And I think I've done the video on that, the little dilly ham salad roll-ups. It calls for fresh parsley. But anyway, when I don't have it, which is most of the time, I use my leaves off of my celery in place of that parsley, and that gives that fresh pop that what celery does. I mean, parsley does. So, remember that. If you got a recipe and it's calling for fresh parsley, and you got some celery in your refrigerator, okay, what am I going to put in here, y'all? This ain't a big old pot of potato salad, and these are little peppers. But look, ain't they pretty? I canned a bunch of them this year, and I canned the little red ones that come in later, and of course all my green ones. We love jalapeños. I'm putting the seeds and all in there, y'all, and they're just pickled. Y'all, pickling your jalapeños is easy. Bam! Oh, goodness. Okay, let me get something. I'm going to stir that up and look at it. I just like to stir it around and see if it has the color mixture in there, right, that I'm wanting. Oh my goodness, y'all, it smells so good. So fresh. I think it's just right. See, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now, I don't know if I'm going to put all 4 of these eggs in here. I don't know. It wouldn't bother Lynn for me to do it. But I don't want to get it too eggy, right? My niece don't even want eggs in it. She don't like boiled eggs. She said it's not the taste of them she dislikes, it's the texture. I guess because they're squishy like. But I gotta have me some boiled eggs in my potato salad, y'all. Alright, we'll see what. And I put the eggs in last. I'm making this potato salad. We're having, Buzz is cooking us some of those country style pork ribs on the pit. And so I decided I'd make us a potato salad, but my next video is going to be this, it's a baked squash dish that has some cheeses in it and stuff and everything. And it's made with 1 zucchini and 1 yellow squash. So it won't be a big recipe, I'm hoping, by the time I get them sliced up and stuff. So, anyway, that'll be the next video on it, and that's what's going to go with our supper tonight. We'll have the ribs and the baked squash dish. I'm going on and putting the 4th one in there, y'all. The ribs, the baked squash dish, and the potato salad. And then we've got dessert from the videos I made yesterday of the, we've got a choice of either buttermilk pie or chocolate depression cake. And both of those are delicious. Check the video out on those, both of them. I did videos on those. So, okay, there's our eggs. Alright, so we've got our potatoes, onion, celery, bell pepper, jalapeno pepper, and dill in here. Okay, now comes the salt and pepper. Want me some salt off in here. I don't know if that's enough or not. We'll have to taste it and see, but I'm going to stop at that because I don't want to stump my toe on it, right? Make sure that's ground black pepper. Put me some pepper in there. And then I'm still going to do my mama thing, y'all. Let me get it. I'm going to put me just a little pinch of sugar in there. Just a pinch. Like I say, you don't have to put none of that in there that you don't want to, okay? Now, my Miracle Whip. You don't want to overdo it on that, so you just start out with just a little bit there. And mustard, you know, that's some people just like just mustard in theirs. They like just mustard, right? Now, see, I'm going to stir this up, but I may want to add by a splash, and I do mean, ooh, I'm making a mess. I do mean a splash of milk to it. Just to help it cream up just a little bit, right? And that goes along with your mayo. And your eggs kind of break down too a little bit, but look at it. It is looking delish. I don't think I even want to put the milk in it. I think it's going to be creamy enough. I'll know when I taste of it, but by looking at it, I think I want just a little tad more. There we go. Of the mayo or Miracle Whip. Like I say, if you want to use real mayonnaise, absolutely. It's delicious in it. This is when my son and my little brother love to eat this, is when it's warm. Alright, let me get me a spoon here so I can taste of it. Let's check it out. I know it's beautiful. Those jalapeno bites. Oh my goodness. Oh y'all, those vegetables are they're just so fresh in it. They just make it so good, y'all. You gotta teach your kids to love fresh vegetables, I tell you. It's such a good thing. Look, I got me a pretty bowl. I'm gonna put it in. An old bowl. Where is this one? It's a Pyrex. That's what it is. Anyway, I thought the potato salad would be pretty in there. That's done, y'all. I don't have to add another thing to it as far as I'm concerned. And hopefully this will be just right for Buzz and I. Lynn, I call him Buzz a lot, but his name's Lynn. It's one of those deals where he's had that nickname since we were kids in high school. And my brother gave it to him. Everybody knows him as Buzz. Oh my goodness, y'all, look how pretty it is. I'd take that to any function right there, y'all. I promise you. And I promise you, it would get eaten. It's that easy. Good old country potato salad. Look. Isn't that pretty? You can see in this bowl. Me and Buzz will be able to eat, you know, half of that tonight, and the other half, one of my favorite things to do with it, and y'all probably think I'm crazy, but one of my favorite things to do with the leftover potato salad is make sandwiches. Get you some fresh bread, and if you want to, you can put you some mayonnaise on there or whatever. But if you've got sandwich ham, any kind of lunch meat really, but ham really goes good with it because it's potatoes, right? But put that fresh deli ham on there and a blob of that potato salad and put that together, and you talking about a good sandwich. It's good. So y'all try that on some of your leftover potato salad. It don't matter what kind of potato salads you got, right? It's still potato salad. So y'all can try that. But y'all, this is Tally Faye's loaded potato salad. Y'all give it a try. If you like fresh vegetables, you'll like it. I'm pretty sure you will. And it's absolutely easy to make. You seen how easy that was. So y'all make a bowl of potato salad for your football games. I'm watching football as I'm doing these videos. Y'all have a great Sunday afternoon. Enjoy your rest time and your football games and everything. And if you go to church this Sunday evening, God bless you. And I hope you receive something from the message, you know. Anyway, we're all blessed, y'all. We're so blessed to live in this country. Absolutely. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. No matter what goes on with all the bickering and the, you know, I don't know, all that. That's why I live in the country. Way out in the country. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. And y'all check out my other videos. Get somebody to hit the little bell, subscribe, and hit the little bell and stuff. And give them notifications when I make my new videos every time. So anyway, love y'all. See you next time in the kitchen with Tally Faye.